nation, direct our noble cause, guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know, in love and honesty to grow, and live in just and true, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. To help us all.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this program is put together by the Drums Mayor for Peace in collaboration with the international approach to nation building and, of course, sustainable peace. We'd like to welcome some dignitaries here who has found time to honor this rare occasion. It's a privilege we don't take for granted, leaving your tight schedule to be a part of success in this history-making event. We'd like to say welcome. Before we make history this morning, I'd like to say, you turn to your neighbor and hold somebody's hand. Let's do something beautiful. Can you hold somebody's hand like this? Let me see you hold somebody's hand like this. Say, my neighbor, my wonderful neighbor, this your hand, this your blessed hand. From today henceforth, now so money go to carry. In Jesus' name. All right, thank you. Ogwazi, Jobi, Yalo Jabludo. All right, first on my list, I will be recognizing some persons here in no particular order. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to start with these few names I have here. He is representing Professor Vincent Ado, one of the awardees this afternoon. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, help me celebrate Barrister Ahmed Omar Farouk. Can we give him a round of applause? All right, from the Nigerian Correction Service, I'd like to welcome the ACG Abubakar Mohammed. Can we also celebrate him here present? Thank you so much. We have also from the Nigerian Correction Service, the Medium Security and Custodial Center, Kuje, DTC Yahaya Mina. Can we celebrate him, please? A wave would do us good, thank you. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, he is the MD Castraria Condition Center Limited, Yvonne Nikki Ejeze. Please, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you so much. He is the MD Think Business Intelligence, Dr. Frank DK. Dr. Frank DK, you're welcome. Let's give him a round of applause, please. We also have here the National Coordinator, Niger Delta Youth Council of Nigeria. Please, let's celebrate Engineer Jato Abaso. Please give him a round of applause, please. Thank you so much for coming. Please. Youth Council, Comrade Joshua Akuno. Please, let's give him a round of applause. Can we clap as I call their names? We also have here the SA Media, wife of our Minister of Transport, Dr. Lawrence DK. Please, let's celebrate him. Dr. Lawrence, you're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, it's also a privilege to welcome here a senior partner, MEF Professional Service. And it's my pleasure and honor to recognize Sir Dr. Christo Mary Udoka. Dokwa, please give him a round of applause. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize here Comrade Blessing Mina, representing Comrade Imobog, and he is the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Strategic Akwa Ibom State. Please, can we celebrate them, please? Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the list is long, but we will progress further as the program unfolds. We'd like to welcome here quickly and thank our media partners for joining us, for adding color to this event. First among them, we have Arise News. Can we give Arise News a round of applause? We are one of the first persons to arrive here. Thank you so much. I've also cited ITV. Can we clap for ITV, please? Thank you. We have our own national television, NTA. Let's give NTA a round of applause. We also have some stream medias here. Some persons are streaming live to add to the contribution to the success of this event. We also have our big brother, multi-talented, award-winning Alex Report, who has sent his person to cover this event. Ladies and gentlemen, while we move further, we'd like to welcome our convener. This young man has done tremendously well. 2 days ago, when I arrived in Nigeria from Ghana, I met him discussing and planning seriously. We discussed for 4 hours in respect of this event. He has not rested. He's a dogged fighter, he's an achiever, he's also a successful gentleman. Please, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes, if you give him a standing ovation, it will be too much for these great minds. We say the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. These are the youth we should give offices and let them transform our country, Nigeria. Help me welcome for his welcome address. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I welcome my friend and brother, Nsika Paul, for his welcome address. That round of applause is too small for him.
But permit me to introduce our organization, the Drum Majors for Peace. It is an advocacy organization where we harness creativity to promote positive values. We have organized so many programs, talk shows, talent hunts in the past. We are the organizers and conceptualizers of national entertainment and peace summits. We set a platform to make sure that the entertainers in Nigeria contribute to nation building. And we also organize an event called Feed One Initiative. Now, Feed One Initiative is in line with Mother Teresa's quote: if you cannot feed 100 people, you feed just one. We've discovered that it's hunger that brings anger, it's anger that brings violence, it's violence that brings destruction, and it's destruction that brings underdevelopment. So today, such as every other event that we organize, Stakeholders Summit on Social Justice is to promote advocacy for the culture of human rights, tolerance, and responsible freedom in the society. Is to galvanize support for the promotion of sustainable development goals, especially Goal 16, which seeks to address peace, justice, and strong institutions. To also mobilize stakeholders, policymakers, to also formulate policies that addresses various issues of inequality, poverty, human rights abuses, professionalism, adherence to the rule of law, and gender balancing in the governance. To also sensitize the general public on the need to speak up and speak out against injustices and create a platform, as we are right now, for the continuous social engagement with the social justice gatekeepers, and also to complement the efforts of governments and other relevant stakeholders in the promotion of social justice in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, Today is a speech making day, yes. But I want us to concentrate on the positive values, positive side of the story. Maybe we want to talk about the things that we are not doing very well, but let it be 20%. Let us talk about the way forward. We know that, yes, we don't have the best society ever. Yes, we know. Maybe we can just spend 20% to talk about where we've not done very well. But at least we are trying in our own little ways. So stakeholders that are here, I know a lot of people here, a lot of NGOs, a lot of civil society organizations, a lot of youth leaders that are doing very well in their cluster committees. So if we come together, there's an African proverb that says, if you walk alone, you walk fast. But if you walk with people, you walk very far. So that's the many sense that we create this platform for all of us to interact, for all of us to know ourselves, for all of us to exchange contacts, for all of us to work together, for all of us to speak together towards a better Nigeria. As I said earlier, let 20% be fault finding, but 80% solution. Thank you very much.
If you're celebrating our convener, can we give him another round of applause he deserves?
Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, before we move straight to our panelists and, of course, the real business of today, I'd like to celebrate some persons here whom I have their names and their offices. Among them, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure and honor to welcome and appreciate a life coach, a co-founder of GIA Africa Foundation, FYCB CIC, African award-winning life coach. He is an ambassador in Nigeria, and of course, his name is Ambassador Uche Odems. Can we give him a round of applause, please? I took time because he's my friend. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, among them is Amina alias Danjuma. Can we give her a round of applause? Amina, thank you for coming. Number 3 among them is Dr. Henry Dimbe. He is the president and founder the G-Roll Africa. Can we celebrate our father? Thank you so much for coming. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, also an honor to recognize he is an honorable commissioner for information and strategic studies in Akwa Ibom State. Comrade Barrister Inni Mo Obong. Please, can we celebrate our friend and brother? Thank you so much. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, I've called this the President National Youth Council of Comrade Solomon Adodo. Can we celebrate Comrade Solomon Adodo? Thank you for coming. The list is long, but let me do justice. Dr. Agro Esquire. Can we put our hands together for Dr. Tampei Center for Studies of African Heritage and Values of Stanford Africa Initiatives. Ladies and gentlemen, Lillian AJ. Can we celebrate Lillian AJ? A wave would do. Thank you so much. Among them are the awardees, and I'd like to say congratulations in advance. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have the president and founder, Citizen Journalist, a seasoned journalist, and he is the Citizen Journalist Network, CGN, Michael Edem Duke. Please, can we give Michael Edem Duke a round of applause? Your Excellency, and our beautiful mommy here, our multi-awardee, Chief Okori. Mom, I celebrate you, ma. Thank you for all the support. Your Excellency, we're moving straight to business, and we would like to welcome some persons to come take this honorable seat and help us discuss one of the challenges facing this beautiful country called Nigeria. To help us do that is our wonderful friend. While we move straight to, if you have your program, we are progressing to item number 9. We will skip number 8. After we are done with number 9, we will come back to number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us do justice as I welcome my friend and brother to come take this section as the moderator of this wonderful panel. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaupura has get out. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's afternoon already, so I want to first of all say that when we talk about social justice, we must be able to open our perspective to look beyond just a one-sided view to the issue of discourse today. Social justice is achieving justice in all aspects of the society, and that is why we'll be having very brilliant minds today to come up stage as we begin to dissect all of this, bearing in mind that our organizer has already pointed out that we should focus on the 80% of where we are doing good and focus on improving that 80%. So we discuss about our fault line just at 20%. Okay. So first to join us on stage for this panel discussion today is High Chief Peter Ama. Please put your hands together for him. And also to join us on the stage is Ambassador Dr. Ocha Odin. Please put your hands together for him as he makes it to the stage, please. Still joining us on the stage, it's my privilege to also have on this stage Amina alias Nanjuma. Please put your hands together for her as she makes her way to the stage. And we also want to welcome to the stage Dr. Henry Deben. Please put your hands together for Dr. Henry. I also want to make welcome to the stage Comrade Barrister Amy Bong. He's the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Strategy at Akwa Ibom State. Please, let's make welcome. Please put your hands together for him. Also joining us is our very distinguished president, the President, National Youth Council of Nigeria, Comrade Solomon Adodo. Please, let's make welcome. Your nation. All right, and then also joining us up here is no other but David Ago Esquire. Please put your hands together for him. And then also joining us here is Lillian Eje. Please put your hands together for Lillian Eje. Also joining us on the panel discourse is the President and Founder, Citizen Journalist Network, Michael Eden Duke. Please put your hands together for him. And lastly, to join us on the panel is my very friend and brother, Ambassador Austin Peacemaker. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Please put your hands together for Austin Peacemaker.
Master, I am suggesting our panelists, please, if you wouldn't mind the sitting arrangement, our beautiful sister, which is the only female here, should come to the middle. If you have my support, say aye.
Aye.
My dear, please stand majestically and please do us the honor. My brother on the red cap, thank you. Let's do a shift.
So, should we say, blessed are you amongst men?
Yes, thank you.
Good morning, distinguished lady and gentlemen. One of, or two of the ladies that are supposed to join us up here is not available. So, without waste of time, I'd like to allow each and every one of us to introduce his or herself in the next 1 minute, so that we get to know who you are and what your organization stands for. And when we proceed to answering and asking of questions, I like to say that we'll be giving everyone just 2 minutes so that we won't waste much of the time. The day is far spent. So, starting from the extreme, I'd like to have you introduce yourself, sir.
Thank you. My name is Ambassador Austin Peacemaker. I'm an equal ambassador and also the CEO of Security Affairs. Security Affairs is a partnership with the Nigerian Department of Security Affairs. We are into advocacy and also promoting peace and global security.
Thank you. My name is Michael Bedemdu. I am the president of Citizen Journalist Network. So basically, we investigate the challenges of rural communities and seek much interventions for them. Basically, we use media for social change and community development rather than just dishing out news items. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Blessed Michael. I'm here representing the Honorable Commission for Information and Strategy in Akwa Ibom State. Of course, we understand the importance of information management as regards social justice and also keeping our country together. So, we here with this wonderful message talking about social justice and all. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Amina Elias Danjuma. I'm representing Freddy's Foundation for Resilience, Empowerment and Development. We're implementing for the Spotlight Initiative, particularly Pillar 5 of the initiative, where we're responsible for data coordination and management. Basically, we know that gender-based violence is one of the social injustices in Nigeria. So I'll be here. Don't mind me if I talk too much towards that angle, but it's something I'm very passionate about because I'm also a gender-based
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Lado, and I'm a partner at Ojage, Omile and Partners, one of the leading law firms in Nigeria. I'm also the CEO of the Entrepreneur Africa Limited, and entrepreneurship promotion company that supports and empowers African entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Henry Deben. I'm the lead facilitator of Geo Africa. Geo Africa is also a sister partner to New Nigeria is possible vision. Basically, what this organization and this vision do is to help citizens of Nigeria and Africa to own up their country, to take responsibility for their country as skilled citizens. So we work mostly towards attitudinal change and character formation as the ground factor of every other thing we see in our country. Someone who does not know this country will never love the country. That's what we stand for.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Still hold on the microphone. I'll start the questions with you. So that we don't assume that everybody in here or the people streaming online really understand the concept of social justice. Please, in the next 2 minutes, can you give us a brief and holistic idea behind the concept social justice, what it really implies?
Okay, thank you for the question. So social justice essentially means tries to promote that everybody, people of every society, should have equal access to wealth, health, social privileges, and even opportunities abound in our society. That is what it's all about. And you would actually believe, agree with me, that this is the root cause of every problem you find anywhere in the whole world. You will trace it to this problem. You could also refer it as social inequality, where some people or some groups, by design or by nature or by nurture, think that they should own certain privileges or superior privileges or access to certain resources more than others. Fortunately, divinity has been so magnanimous and so generous and so kind to make sure that every resource, all resources found in this world is enough, more than enough for everyone, more than enough. So the idea, the limited idea of certain people or certain persons coming to think that they should have more than another is actually what triggers all the vices or the crimes or the troubles we are seeing today. But the fact that the child goes back to or goes to sleep without food or hunger in our stomach or his stomach, this is just because. So in a holistic view, the world is too much enough for everyone. That is just what justice is about.
All right, sir. Then the next question goes to you, sir. No, I think Mr. Dave Agu. I'd like to know, because the concept of social justice is quite very big and the tentacles are very widespread. And today we're here as stakeholders. And it is very possible that some people don't see themselves as stakeholders when it comes to social justice. Please, can you please enlighten us a bit? Who are the stakeholders of social justice when it comes to social justice?
Thank you very much. Of course, it goes without saying that the first set of people or entity that you think of as stakeholders when we are talking about social justice is, of course, the states, the government. But that apparently has contributed a lot to the problem we're having the issue of achieving social justice. Because of that, everyone waits on the government, looks onto the government to implement the laws, the principles, and the letters of social justice. And at the end of the day, it never happens. What's not about social justice is something that requires all of us to internalize, to individualize, in order to achieve. So the Constitution, for instance, the entire Chapter 2 of the 1999 Constitution, as amended, indicates the entire Chapter 2 is entirely dedicated to the principle of social justice, particularly from Section 14 to 17. So it's that important that the Constitution decides to dedicate an entire chapter to the principle of social justice. So to fully answer the question, because beyond the it trickles down to agents of state, individual agents of state. It trickles down to individual members of the society, including the boss of the company, the CEO of the company, the chairman of the organization. How do you ensure fairness? How do you ensure equity and equality in your sphere, in the state where you operate or where you are living? All of this is, I believe, as we go, we'll discuss more about that.
Okay, thank you very much. Please pass the microphone to him. As a very strong political actor, I want to know, politically, how can we advance social justice in Nigeria? What can the political class begin to implement? How can they begin to think in advancing social justice for all in Nigeria?
Thank you very much. You know, my colleague has talked about a very important part of social justice operation. When we talk about foundation, we talk about equity, we talk about fairness, we talk about equality. There are issues that when we talk about equity and equality. Equity and equality are two different things. We call Nigerians be equal before the law, but I think we have equal distribution of resources across the nation, across our country. No. Do you have equal right to become president of this country? No, because there's already a design. When you find out that people say when the presidency goes to the south, the person must be a Christian. When he goes to the north, the person must be a Christian. What happened to the minority Christians in the north? What happened to the minority Muslims in the south? So when you have a society that is built around this structure, you cannot be able to build a just society. And for the political system, the constitution is very clear. And you know, the chapters of our constitution have done some job, but the citizens themselves are not able to meet and agree. But if you look at section 40, the constitution says that we shall be as a citizen of the country. We shall have the right to belong to an association, to belong to a trade union, or a political party where your right and interest is. That means you must belong to a political party and protect your rights. You are not just to belong to a political party. Then you go to section 221 to section 223. The conditions for setting up a political party stated. How many Nigerians are able to take advantage of that? For us to have equal political justice in the system, we must have a process where inclusivity is driven. People are not part of the process, a lot of people want to political discussion today. And people are talking about rigid system. When you have a system that excludes majority of Nigerians from participating, when you have, we want to restrict political party to two major political party, and then you don't have the opportunity for the sort of common man who is born in Nigeria, who is born in Agege, who is born in Okayaka, to become the national chairman and then sit on the seat. It doesn't matter what you control. The psychology that gives a young man who was born in Massacre to come to an office, whether the office is big as South Plaza or a 3-bedroom office, and say I'm the national chairman of the registered political. The psychology that gives to the upcoming integration brings us to very high level of equality, very high level of equity in the political system. So for you to get social justice in the political system is to create an environment for more Nigerians to participate, is to create a process where inclusivity will be the central water of promoting political engagement and political participation.
Thank you very much, sir. Talking about inclusivity, thank you. Talking about inclusivity and equality, in the last couple of years, Mr. Comrade Adodo, the youths have been clamoring for certain levels of equality, certain level of involvement, either in politics, in governance, or in various areas of the society. How is that coming in the Nigerian context?
Okay, thank you very much. First, when we're talking about social justice, I'd like to look at it in reflection of the theme of this event, which is an intentional approach to nation building for sustainable peace. We've seen very clearly that Nigeria has had challenges. If we must talk about solutions, then we must reflect on the challenges, because if you don't know where your problems come from, then you cannot be saved to be seeking solutions. And the genesis, the beginning, the roots of the problems facing Nigeria as a nation has been the neglect of the youth. Social justice. There should be a minimum, irreducible minimum, beneath which citizens of the country should not go. An irreducible minimum that you should not be hungry beyond this time, that you should have this degree of access to healthcare, this degree of access to human rights, this degree of access to various other factors or parameters that you might want to capture in defining social justice. You're asking yourself the same question. Have the youth been captured or been dealt a fair deal? The answer is a clear no. The country has not made, there is this quote I think by one of the former presidents of the United States of America, think not of what America will do for you, but of what you do for America. Now we've got Nigerians thinking of what we will do for Nigeria. We are not even thinking of what Nigeria will do for us, and yet the opportunities are not being presented. There needs to be a shift. There needs to be a paradigm shift from where we were to where we should be. And I will make some clear recommendations. Already, there is a passage into law of the not too young to run bill. Already, there are some reforms in the electoral system which are making for new participation. However, there needs to be an intentional approach by all the political parties, including the major political parties and those ones who will call the ones that are boiling and not coming, to ensure that youth are given the front lines in leadership. From the number one office even to offices of councillorship and board. We also need to find a way to jettison modular politics as a system where young Nigerians, people who have visions, people who have a clear perspective of what Nigeria should be, are given access equally, just like those who come with banks. 2023 is my economy. Let's make it very clear. My brother here spoke brilliantly, all of them spoke very brilliantly. And of course, if you pass the line this way, you'll find a great think tank here. And if this is all I'll say, let it be on record that young Nigerians have the capacity to lead this country, even as president.
Yes.
If you speak and those who will ask you, how much money do you have? So if money is a separating factor, how can you outwit that? I think intellect, the drive, the vision of the new and the next of the year. When we put the youth on the front burner, when we give them certain rights to break the new, we will be building a new space for more inclusion. We'll be building a new space for social justice for all, for youth, elderly, all classes of individuals. The youth should be given a proper place in the society. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Amina Danjuma, right? Gender-based violence, I believe, is something that you're very keen and key into. From your experience over the years, do you think that we are already getting it right when it comes to the prosecution and prevention even of gender-based violence, either against the female gender or the male gender? If you don't think we are getting it right already, what do you think we should be looking at? The key things, the key areas or indicators that should indicate progress in that perspective. Thank you.
Thank you. When it comes to the fight against gender-based violence, over the years, it's so much concentration on just advocacy. Every other day, we're out there in the communities preaching against gender-based violence. But at the end of the day, it doesn't stop at that. So I think it would be good that efforts towards strengthening accountability metrics are really intensified, in the sense that the actual perpetrators are reached in the way they should be reached. For example, recently we've seen cases of kids who, underage pregnant girls, 11, 12, at least I always see that on the internet, who got pregnant because they were brought to be of domestic help from the village and stuff like that. If we can set up accountability systems, such as systems to capture these kids being taken from where they take them from the villages. Let's say someone goes to take a child from the village, come help them. So they are made to do some kind of registration, capture, so they know they are responsible for this child. So whatever happens, they pay the price, they are responsible. Not just bringing a child, your husband gets the child pregnant and you abandon. At least we have so much of those kind of cases. Now, about advancements, what we're doing now is evidence-based. Like I said, we handle the data coordination and management aspect of the Spotlight Human Spotlight Initiative. So when we get the data, we see the areas, it's evidence-based, we see the areas that need actual intervention. So it also serves as a needs assessment. So we're not just working blindly anymore, just going to the community to talk. No. It's no longer business as usual.
Yes.
We go, we get the data, analyze them, we know the areas. For example, in Buhari, we see Buhari, it's a lot of rape cases. We look at the time of day, okay, it's night. Then we know, okay, maybe the streets now, there are dark streets, no street lights. So you know the kind of interventions that are being directed. It's no longer just blind movements anymore. So about advancements, I would say there's tremendous progress, to be honest.
Okay.
Because from what I understand, in the justice aspect, there's been some costs that are settled specifically for the handling domestic violence and GBV cases. So it doesn't take like the usual long turnaround time to get justice and outcomes of these cases.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so blessing. Okay. The main theme of this program says the international approach to national building and sustainable peace. You're representing the Commissioner for Information. Now, data, information of the citizens also we can experience certain level of social justice or injustice as regards to that. Take for example, when international communities begin to mine certain technological data or behavioral pattern using technology tools without the consent of the citizenry or without the approval of the owner of that particular data. What's also protected our information at that from our information. It means we can experience some level of social injustice as regards to our information, where our informations are mined, used for maybe business purposes or for spying us or finding out our weaknesses. What is the government doing already, or what do you think the government should do, you understand, to address such problem in the society as a larger whole?
Well, if I understand you very clearly, I think as a nation, if you ask me, I don't think we've gotten to that level of situation of advancement yet. A lot of things happen in Nigeria, and then even the government was on about it. So if something can happen in a country where the federal government is on the how then do we bring the state government? I'm here to represent the Commission for Information, but then in our private states, we've been able to do a lot of information management. We've been able to ensure that we carry out proper image management of our citizens. If you remember, a time, today what is our private uniform as a state in this country? Today what is our private uniform? A state that has industries. Today our private state produces a syringe most hospitals use in Nigeria. Today what is our private uniform? So we want to change the mindset of our private states. It is no longer business as usual. You don't come and say, just recently the NBS released the statistics that Aquarium has the highest number of out of school children in Nigeria. And we have to counter that information. We ask them to tell us what is the basis for this conclusion, for getting to this, for getting to this your answer. Why? Because Aquarium since 2011, we've been running free and compulsory education universities. We pay by fees every secondary school student, and it's not even just Aquarium students, but every student residing in Aquarium from Kaduna or from Bauchi, or provided you were a student in Aquarium, the government pays for it, and then it's not every student. So how do you come to the state that we're running free education for more than 10 years, and you say that we have the highest number of out of school children? It doesn't make sense. Just to say also, the English gave a statistic that Aquarium still has the number of HIV patients in Nigeria. And we have to counter this. In Aquarium today, Aquarium is the only state during the numerous cases of COVID-19. And today we have an infectious disease hospital, 300 bed space in Aquarium. I was going during that period. One of them were making makeshift health centers. So we have to build a health center that will stand the test of time, not just for COVID, because these things will happen again. And then we are preparing for the future. This is the space that I don't think of, because when we talk about information, we learn to manage it. So you don't come to my state and then get information and say you want to run. We will give you, ask you to tell us the parameters which you wish to.
Journalism, as it were, is what you practice, but your approach to it is completely different, and it's a very laudable one. What role do you think the media should play in helping a nation as Nigeria achieve social justice?
Okay. So when it comes to social justice, almost like citizen journalist network was the idea that we felt everybody wants to be a part of this. And one of those days when you have traditional media outfits come to tell you that there was this case, there was this real case, there was this law, there was this thing, and then that's all. And it just affected our consumers of the same areas affected. You're coming back to build an exploded. It doesn't make sense. So why not create a system where those affected can play active roles, first in the reportage, second in the investigation of incidences, thirdly in the provision of sustainable solutions to those things. Because usually when you see what we understand, the men that don't marry these women do not allow them to go out for anything sick. So the women checking 30 minutes or 40 minutes back to make sure that was their experience. They were not talking well. They would rather check 30, 40 minutes back to make sure that, because that was their escape to mingle with themselves, to have that free space. Now, if we end up putting water there, have we provided any? Yes. Or have we had social justice? No. That's like the senior, that's not last day, but malaria is a problem. So what we now have to do is, we have to create before we possibly make. Of course, we'll not tell them this is what your wives are saying, because the wives are already scared. So we said, okay, would you like your women to engage in some social activities? Or to what extent would you like them to engage in what kind of activities? And they said yes. We said, you know what? Can we have to see every Friday? And they went on that. So guess what? We have to provide some soft landing for the women to have that thing that they have to check this policy to go and get here, whereas they also provide learning. What is my point? When it comes to social justice, we should not exactly aggregate all of these things to forces outside our control. Let us take an intentional approach. In the different spaces we find ourselves, it could be your house, it could be your workspace, it could be our government, and all of that. That's why I respect it. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Please put your hands together for him. I'd like to ask Austin Peacemaker. You are a civil society practitioner, and majorly when it comes to advocacies, we know that the major actors are the civil society groups or pressure groups. They're the ones who are engaged with this sort of thing. Do you think that the civil society community is doing its best in addressing social justice in Nigeria? And how can they improve, for the civil society groups that are already here, how can they improve in these bits in their various areas of focus?
Thank you so much. Well, today we're looking at intentional approach. Yes, civil society they are doing their best at different levels because they are civil society that have their thematic area and different from other thematic area. But when we look at our society, looking at the topic of today, social justice, there is still a lot of work to be done. Why? Because we can see that there is hunger in the land. We can see a very big gap between the rich and the poor in Nigeria. It's no longer a news anymore. It's there. And it has been there for so long. Since 1960, we still have so power in our country. So there's a lot of work to be done. Since 1968, we still have issue with road transport system. We still have politicians coming to tell us, coming to campaign good roads, to provide good roads. These are things we see during campaign. These are things that we should not push. We discuss policies, how to make life better. So when we look at the issue of social justice, civil society have a lot of work to do. Why? Because there's always room for improvement. You know, so what have we done, but there's always room for improvement. Look at the last ESAS protest that we had. Yes, it was spread a lot of civil society group and all. We are always meeting the mark of the issues that we want to go into before that would be a very big turning point for Nigeria. So I think we have a lot of work to do to make government truly accountable to the people, because all that has no tribe, all that has no religion. And when we know this, we know that we need to keep engaging. So civil society that I today, I think one better way to deal with our problem is to keep engaging. And let's start at the grassroots level. Let's start from the local government chairman. Most times we don't do many things to the president, and whether we achieve nothing. And also I want to realize that what strategic way for me, for example, we have issues in this country where the Nigerian army and the Nigerian military power and democracy is not the order of the day. And we still have some little excesses and brutality here and there and all. And we have like the marriage with the soldiers coming to the street to slap people. And for me, I thought about what better way can we solve this? And I approached the Nigerian army. And I said, okay, can we have what we call the social media influencers engagement, the town hall engagement? And they got into it, and we're taking around the country, going to different states, meeting key influencers and engaging them, making them people to hold the military accountable, giving them phone lines, direct lines to random headquarters where you can call for any kind of abuses on the street. Because I want to realize, and I want civil society to take this home, the best form to engage government is to partner with government. Most of them don't fight, we are not trying to be optimistic, we are just making noise. You will not be able to influence anything. You will not be able to invest or achieve what you are set out to achieve. Let's try to partner with people, let's try to partner with agencies and all. Because most times, when we keep talking about something and taking no solution, or making no impact, or engaging those that are in office, we will not be able to achieve what we want to achieve. So for me, I think we should strategic partnership, advocacy, and also only government accountable. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'd like to give you all a minute 30 seconds each, because it's possible you have something you really want to share that I haven't asked or didn't direct my question that way. So we'll start from Austin, Peacemaker. You just give us your piece. After that, we'll be asking questions from our audience. You will answer that also. So please.
Quickly, I just want to say that every one of us we are very big influencers of our society, our community. The phone you have on your social media and you should not be about posting pictures or showing your beauty or your answer or your something and all. You can make a lot of difference. You can influence and all. And first and foremost, I think we need to be patriotic about our country, Nigeria, because every person today will not work for us because a lot of people are going on in this country. There was a time interview was conducted in this security for medical people. We saw a lot of doctors coming to our best words outside the country. Yes, because of the social injustice in the land. But we can all make a difference. We can live in Nigeria alone and be patriotic. and also in whatever we put out there on social media, let's censor it and let's remember that free speech is not a speech and a speech is not free speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mr. Michael.
Well, I would say that for us, my two statements, the greatest form, if we really want to do this social justice, we also have to understand that the greatest form of social injustice will come when we are trying to be sensational about advocating for social justice. Do you understand? In clamoring for it, you have to put yourself in check. That you hear the news and you hear something that's going on bad. As much as you're very quick to want to critique or say something bad, can you just subscribe down? And then after you're done, like Commander had said, after you're done with your 20% critique of what's wrong, please, in that same breath, follow it up with something. Do you understand? If you know that your child does not have the power to work from morning till night, that is why you want the household help of 50 years old. Also know that that household help does not have the power to start working from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the night. You do not need President Muhammad Buhari to come and tell you that inside your room. These are the kind of approaches we need. These are real life things that we need to do. So whatever place we find ourselves, don't just internalize this fight, this thing, and then it shouldn't stop at that place, because I promise you next year we might come and sit down here and speak another brand of English if we have not taken these things into consideration. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Mr. Blessing.
I think the idea of social justice is still very far-reaching. Nigeria is still grappling with a lot of complex issues here and there. In a country where medical tourism is still on the high side, in a country where we don't have proper education for everyone, and so many other things. You talked about stakeholders. Yes, I agree everyone is a stakeholder in pushing for social justice. But truth be told, who are the persons who are in a position to change things? There are people in government, people who have the power to change things. So I think we should begin to put more pressure and advocate. And people who are in government should begin to do this thing. I think it takes political will to get this thing done. It's not difficult. So they have to strike, or because there's no money to pay their charge. It doesn't even make sense. So no one just wants strike, not because there's no money. So if you say there's no money, you have enough money to run government, and we have money to do the money and other things. So I think it takes political will, and people who are in government with political policies need to do more. It's an election year. So all of us sitting there, just like the president of the Youth Council said, we shouldn't spend our funds as young persons. Go get registered in the political party, get your PVC. It's time to vote in people who have political will to change things in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Danjuma?
To tackle social injustice, I think we put in too much energy in blaming. We've done that for far too long. We keep blaming the government and we forget how we actually are involved in this. I think we should promote, instead of spending so much time on blaming one another, I think we should promote a community of accountable persons. That way, we'll turn it around instead of, fighting every time we go on social media, because that's an actual tool right now, we use to connect with globally. So we should promote the community. We need to establish and promote, let's identify ourselves, promote a community of accountable persons. And another aspect that bothers me a lot is the culture of silence. It's so strong in our society. I'll bring it back to gender-based violence. When we talk about the perpetrators, we'll just go, women are mostly the victims. And yes, statistically, the perpetrators are majorly men. So we tend to, men, they are the perpetrators. But we forget, most of the time, we women, are actually the perpetrators by proxy. Because we are the custodians or the promoters of the culture of silence, because we see these things happen in our communities, in our hold, and we cover it up, we don't speak up, we don't talk. So I think we should address that, the culture of silence. That will take us far. Thank you.
Mr. Solomon?
Thank you for this privilege. Now, I'll speak because I think in my first presentation, I sketched out a few issues which, for those who might testify, we should connect the dots. We're here talking about social justice, and we are talking about an intentional approach to nation building for sustainable peace. I'll speak because I know beyond the walls of this hall, if we take this message serious, there could be a total turnaround of our country, a transformation for the better. When we talk about changing systems, it's an reflection of the subject also. Times are given. In 2023, there will be an election. People will be aspiring for leadership, various offices, from the small places to the great ones. I want to speak to Nigerians here. There has been an issue of youth inclusion, but I want to say to us that there is no tomorrow. This is the tomorrow we are waiting for. The 2023 we are waiting for has already begun. We must begin to prepare ourselves as the leaders of today and tomorrow, the sculptors of a better society and the greater Nigeria. A Nigeria where we will have an irreducible minimum, where we will not need some certain standards. A Nigeria where we should be able to significantly stand shoulder to shoulder with great countries in the community of nations. The task has begun. There is no more time to speak, but I will say to us, particularly Nigerian youth within us all, and even those outside, we can begin to restore, reshape, and redirect our country. If we talk about driving a revolution, what you need is an intellectual revolution to do the better for the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Archibald.
Thank you very much. I was speaking on a very simple, practical agenda. My brother was talking about partnership, civil society partnership. I believe, if I don't understand that civil society should partner with the government most times, to create a society solution. Let me tell you, where the concept of civil society was gotten from in America is that when you do social science at the elementary level of primary school, you know what they call cradle growth. The reason why the most admire democracy in the world want to do is not because they have legislature or they have executive power, it's because their people protest. Let's stop listening to that here. There are people, if you go to America, this one is sitting here at the center, the other one is sitting by the side, some people will be protesting that they are not able. If you go to America, you go to the capital hill today, people are protesting that the senator drank tea in the glass cup. And because of that, those elected are sitting on power every minute. You cannot have a democracy, you cannot elect people into office, the one night senator, the Army House of Representatives, and they sit there every day, go there, come back, no president, they wait for another 4 years. They will do you the same thing another 4 years. Stop talking about that we discuss peace. There is no job, there is no peace without justice. There is no equality without equity. So we must confront the monster and confront those who were elected to make them answerable to the people. The people are the majority. Let me tell you, as someone who been in political party for over 22 years, I've worked with those, I've accounted, I've been 3 presidential committees at something. What I tell you is that money runs this system. In America, the most expensive venture you can ever enter into is politics. It's very expensive. But what you can have is different from us. Is that by going there, you want to contest the election, you have to build all your own yourself. And these strong people will come and collect. But in America, if somebody wants to contest the election here, everybody can come. People bring umbrella, people bring stand, people bring anything. People go to do house sale to make sure they can go forward. Our culture is promoting impunity. Our culture of silence, like I said, is promoting political transparency. If you get it right, please, I beg you, do not say we should not criticize. Do not say we should not ask questions. We should ask questions in a very, very mature our engagement, as well as we want to elect people. Let me tell you something. Do you know when you go for an election on the day of putting ballot box and you're talking to the ballot box, you are getting the final program that the political party will give to you. Whether the person is bad, is the political party that does it. So why not populate parties and the candidate becomes the candidate of the political party? So even if the candidate becomes 20 political party candidates, at the end of the day, you have 20 good people, even when you are left with the good. So we should stop this our democratic grammar. We should practice what democracy is, that the citizens are actively involved on how governance is managed. How many people can even measure the number of minister for state for power? How many people can say the minister for power? Please, I will take one of your minutes. Most of them don't know who is the local government chart. Today we have the most powerful people in this country as governors. They determine what the traditional law will do. They determine how the legislature, the National Assembly, the State Assembly, which are supposed to be, they should be answerable to. They pay them salary. The judiciary in the state are weak by the state governors. We don't have a system. And without this system, we don't have a democracy. My brother was talking about how young people were not young to work. I participated in that process. My brother was the one who did it. But what I know, I kept on telling them, the young people not only taught you how to work, they must show competence, they must show merit, they must show capacity. Leadership is not about age. It's about what you know. We are not person the governor that became governor at that time. The state is a total mess. It's a total mess of that of police. And how to make government out. It's a total mess. Please, we should ask questions. We shouldn't come and speak English to ourselves and be wearing Katana and wearing wetsuit and keep our heads. If this Nigeria crashes, it crashes all of us. If our children need a better tomorrow, and if we want them a better tomorrow, we must act in a better way today. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Mr. Dave.
Thank you very much. I will just add to what most of my colleagues have said. And I will look at social justice from the perspective of two areas of it, which is the concept of privilege, right? And the concept of participation, and of course access that my brother talked about. Now, we have just so beaten, so maltreated in this country, we have not used to it, and we have normalized it. So, when it comes to the issue of privilege, we have already internalized our system that started to have greater privilege, people in government, for instance. I'll give you a practical example. Not only I was living in an area of administrative quarters called to E, in a street called Abakari Street. And in this street, sometimes you have power, never like for PhD power for over 2 weeks, no interruption. Sometimes they don't know. But just step out the gate, just outside the gate, the plaza, the shopping complex just outside the gate, most times you see a lot of generator. Right? But what is the reason that we are having lights constantly? Because according to the minister needs just stone through my house. Right? Another special agency is next to my house. So because of these individuals who happen to live in that environment, therefore that environment is being specially treated differently by the power providers. And as some people who live around that environment, they're not protesting that. They see it as normal. They understand this with privilege like the general director of being in office. What office? Office that we have in power of the people. The Constitution, section 14 of regular Constitution says that power belongs to the people, from whom the government act was derived this power from. The resources that this spent by government belong to the people. They are systematic tools on behalf of the people. So when we begin to organize this idea of special privileges to a ridiculous extent, you see that we are doing our own we are doing ourselves. So we need to begin to do whatever solution to these issues, right? The provision of participation as well, which is another concept of social justice. Social justice means that we should be given an equal and equal opportunity to participate in the process of whatever affects the society. And it cannot be enough to be given an equal platform to participate. Let me give an instance in political parties, for instance. When we say every aspect of participants, we go to use the rich, the poor, and what have you. But it's not enough because a youth who has the intelligence, who has the qualifications to do better, to make impact in government, but don't have the financial capacity, is contested against someone who has the intelligence and has so much to back himself up, and God for that and what have you. How does that give more opportunity to change everything? I don't think you participate in money house. So how are we going to do equity? Equity means that if there is a platform, instead of giving each person that same platform, you remove platform for the one who already doesn't the top of the standard. Why do you have platform for the one who doesn't have a lot? So in that context, let's say those parties, they say that yes, but for presidential election, for say over 20 million. For community election, I'm sure this is for over 1 million. Right? The chairmanship election, we didn't go over to purchase the ticket. What's the ticket? And I think about participation. How do you when you go about a teacher, for instance, even professors can't afford that. And then the people participate because I think about the purpose. Opportunity is not enough. Sometimes that's why I say between equal opportunities and equal opportunities. So how about we say for starting, yes, this is the same way the party gets, right? For the same election. But for those, it's about to the everyone, to the whole if you have any capacity or your own capacity within a certain range, not even just use, you're a teacher, you're any capacity within a certain range. You don't pay everything, you pay just a 1 million. But if your any capacity is such as a higher capacity, then you pay more. That's the way to have everything for opportunity to be able to spend participate. So these are the practical programs that are going to deal with this issue of social justice.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, because some are there to these issues talking about. We have been multi-party democracy. In 2011, I was sitting in my office, I said in my office, we are at the time we had 58 political parties, not just main parties, you know. He walked into my office and said he was directed to me. I will give you 3 parties to buy ABC and PP. And he said, you just give me ticket, but you say give me ticket, nobody will buy it. I gave him ticket, he had not 50,000 naira to give to me to sign this ticket. On the day of the day, we have the election, I was happy to go home with my naira. I got a call. He said, okay, I don't win. And the member of the supervisor said that was sent with me. Listen, we are presented on 2 major parties. The multi-party democratic platform is over 50. It's 20. As I told you, in Kogi, there's actually a member. It's only one in Kogi that is ABC. It's not PDP, it's not ABC. It's in the national assembly. Because it's so popular in the community that you cannot do, even if you go to the party DDD, you must elect it. It's there that telling you. In that people, everybody goes for the group. Maybe you know how people cheat. My dad was one. She came to my office in 2015 that she had not, that she was elected as one of my wife and completely. I said, what do you want to say? What is it? I said, you have money to contest. No one. Even if I stand behind the three, my people elected me. I was opening the gate of my house. I got a call from my rep until 2015. It's not like they don't ask me as a member of the House of Assembly. Please, I can give you more evidence now. That is not in these 2 major parties that are talking. NCP at the beginning that countries in 2015. ABC did that for everybody free. I can give you 20 parties that give 16 parties that give for free. If you are confident that capacity, you can win. You are hanging on a place where there is marketizing, where there is capitalism, and you have no resources to compete with that place. You go to another place and make yourself popular with your government. The only election I will never advise you to contest in Nigeria. Don't ever contest anything that you have 1 billion. It's not going to win the election. Except it's in the election. Because the election is a democratic fraud for the democratic process. They will list the candidate, they will announce the candidate in the next month. But if it's after the election, there is another candidate can contest. But if you have 2 billion, you can't really cancel the vote. But from National Assembly and government, not the money. Look at all these parties. I'm not saying come to my party, I don't have anyone at the moment. Go to all these parties, they are popular, call me, I will work for you for free, and I assure you that you will win.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Very exciting. Okay, for me, I will try not to tell you to, I think I have a lot of self-qualities, but they're actually putting my mind. So let me go into something else again. I want to share 2 principles of life that you can attach and connect to social justice or social justice.
The first one is that any society that celebrates individual success or individual wealth is bound to have the highest or high level of social justice in that society. Any society at all that people will be coming for you because you are driving Bugatti or you have so much company, have so much money. Now, would you imagine a society where somebody drives Bugatti or you, I now ask the person, rather than looking at the person's car, you ask the person, which community are you coming from? Which country are you coming from? And the person is saying his own community in Kano State or whatever. You now ask the person, do people there drive the same Bugatti you drive? If you have somebody who gives so more, don't ask the person what says so more. Where you are coming from, they have given so more where you have, as you eat so well, that all of them also eating so well. Now, what it means is that when you change, because it's culture, our culture is very much promotes social injustice, and it's in every one of us. Everybody here, in one way or the other, we are promoting social justice. Because it's actually rooted in that self-extreme desire to make it, to be competitive, totally competitive. The world is enough for everyone. Now, take it to the second one, that this balance of fortune and misfortune. What was the balance? It's the natural law. The balance says that out of every fortune we see anywhere, there is an equal misfortune somewhere else. It's the natural law. Now, what I'm trying to say again, I'll give you an example. If your car, if you have a damaged car, or whatever happens to the car, the mechanic will have to smile. If you are sick, the doctors and nurses, the health will have to smile. They have bills to pay. Whatever happens to you, if you have a job, somebody must have done one job. So when you are saying, hey, I got a job, somebody was sacked or resigned or something else. Now, what I'm going to drivers? What it means is that whatever, when you come to a society, for example, take the average wealth index of that society. If you check what it is, now that average wealth index. Now, if you're able to see, if you find people in the best or the highest 25% of that wealth index, if you find few people there, you will find about 10 times that number at the lowest 25% of wealth index in that society. It's an empirical study, and it's very, very clear. So, when you find people so much aggressive trying to make it all, in one way or the other, including our individual attitude, these are the things that we bring up. And the last, maybe second to the last one is, let me just touch on this issue of young people in politics. Brothers and sisters, please, for the fact that we are young doesn't make it better than that. Young age is not an entitlement for leadership. And he mentioned it clearly. Where is the competence, the leadership qualities, empathy, sacrifice, patriotism? Where are they in you? You've not shown anything, and you want them to just somebody who must have slaved. I mean, you know what they do in politics in Nigeria. You find some people, they are they're ready to go and sleep in the cemetery for one reason or the other. The person is busy sleeping in the cemetery. You are busy in your home, pressing social media. Tomorrow they say the person will hand you over leadership or power. However they get it, I don't promote that. But the fact remains that there are qualities that you display. I am telling you, if I know you anywhere, I can give up everything I have to support you because of those qualities, not because we are young. And coming to equality and participation, when you talk of participation, now they are making people to go and get their BBC. They are at home, especially the young people who is making up to 60% of the population in the country. They are home pressing social media, abusing and cursing. Go and get your BBC. Join politics. That is participation. So you are also causing inequality because you're not joining. Nobody will move you. You have to step out of your comfort zone, go there, participate, do what they are doing, vote in the right candidate. So if you know you like a young person to be leader, vote the young person. And that is what we are talking about. So for you to sit back and say, they are not giving us leadership, they are not including us. Young people are marginalized. And you are at home doing nothing. Why people who are serious are going there to register, get their people and they are voting, and they are coming back to say they are not marginalizing you. Please, we should stop that mentality. We should stop it. Nigeria is a very good country, and we are here to make it work.
Okay. Thank you so much. Please a round of applause for all of them. Please put your hands together for them. So we just take two questions. We take two questions. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just take 3. Okay, 4. Alright.
Let's make it 5.
Okay, let's start from here.
Let's make it 5. It's
okay, 5.
Constructive. And please direct the question to the person. We will take all the questions. Panelists, please, we'll take all the questions and you answer them one after another. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, the panelists, for all your speeches and comments and suggestions. One of the problems we have in this country is that there are a lot of issues. There are a lot of issues that has been created by politicians who have been governing the country for many years. And those people have taken power and they are in charge. You can't expect people who have created the problem to solve the problem. You are playing into their hands. One of the approaches that I'm going to challenge you all to think about is that you have to undermine whatever they have created, which is money in politics. Without money, you cannot win. Now, the only thing where you can win is by being proactive intellectually, by coming up with practical solutions that actually addresses the fundamental problem of the orientation, especially of the youths. So I've developed a program that addresses some of these issues, and I'm going to be challenging all of you. I'm going to be forwarding it to all of you so that you can review it and then develop some sort of direction in terms of advocacy. Advocacy is not about speech. It's not just about revolt or, coming out there to challenge everybody. But it has to have practical ground operation to address the issue. So one of the questions I'm going to ask all of you to review is, in 2023 election, what is the one challenge that the next president will face that will realign the country?
The question is this for all of them. So somebody jot it down. Anybody can take that. Let's take one each. That is because of time. We'll take 2 of the brilliant ones, and that will go. Thank you. Okay. Please, straight. Okay, mommy. I never knew you raised your hands. Apology. My first international trip was in your capacity. God forgive me.
Thank you very much. I really didn't want to come here, but I'm very, very happy that I'm here today. And in fact, this is the best discussion. Or if I have to say thank you to all the participants, they did very well. They did fantastically well because everyone made something meaningful. Sorry, I'm a student of public admin. Everything I wrote here, I was showing them. You just said it here. That was why I was laughing. But I will talk to the man who read. There was something you said about participation in politics. You must register. The youth have the power to get those people out and let them sit in their homes. We don't register. When they talk to political forum, we don't go. We see that on social media, the guys are busy doing TikTok. The guys are chasing one girl or the other. That is not what we need. If our society is not good, it's going to affect all the generations, including yours. I am 52 plus today. You understand? 52 plus. I'm no longer in the category of a youth, but I'm a youth in my heart. So I want to tell you, we have to get this thing right. And coming back to my brother Ubu, you must not be afraid. You must not join there and be yes sir, yes man. We must fight. Nobody gets power so easily without fighting. Do you understand? We cannot participate with government if government is not ready to do the right thing. We must revolt. I'm a believer in revolting. Like somebody said it here, you must complain. If you don't complain, I will let National Assembly to do what they are doing. Okay, imagine the electoral bill. Why is it not signed? Why is it not signed? I'm a party, I'm an APC member, but it's not signed. They should sign it. If the electoral bill is being corrected, fraud will go, people will vote rightly, vote will count. Do you understand? Let's all come out on your social media. We don't want this. We don't want this. Use that time. By the time everybody is writing, we don't want this, the government will sit out. Do you understand? So please, let's do the right thing. We will move forward. I'm still proud to say I'm a member of APC. We are doing very well, but the right thing must be done.
Okay, hope you're jotting down. Apology to the panelists when I say two brilliant ones because of time. I'm not pointing to anybody. This man is the first person to raise his hand. Yes. No, he was. Yeah.
I just want to chip. Okay, will I start?
Yes, I would like to know your names, please. Thank you. For record.
Okay, my name is Sir Alex Osuna. I'm late for this important topic because of I've been queuing since morning to buy fuel. So thank God that I'm here. I'm late. My voice have to change because of I've been raising my voice in a fuel station. It was 6 p.m. 6 a.m. this morning. But I just want to make one or two observations for the social justice. The fact that the country is being formed by injustice. The time I was a baby, we normally recognize that anybody from this part, we call it Hausa, the other side Yoruba and Igbo. We don't even know minority or anything that if you're not a Muslim, a Christian, there's nothing for you. And that is the beginning of injustice in Nigeria. And once somebody from the minority got an appointment, the other people will start bringing the person. I remember the time President Obasanjo appointed Major General Victor Malu as a Chief of Army Staff. The other people from the north say, no, this man is not from the north. That is a Christian, or is a part of injustice. And okay, how can you recognize somebody from the other side will score 200 and something marks and the other person will score 10 and you have to pick somebody that scored 10? I mean, the injustice have to be removed before we can move ahead. And what I'm recognizing that the civil society that are here, we have to praise that the issue of state creation, that the state of origin must be removed from the constitution. Because if you are going anywhere now, they'll ask you whether you're a Muslim, a Christian, which state are you coming from. So the moment this thing will be removed from the constitution, the Nigeria will move ahead. But without removing the issue of religion and the state of origin, Nigeria will remain like this. No matter how global you speak here, I believe that let the civil society move ahead and advise the National Assembly to remove the issue of the state origin and the religion. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The next person. All right. You got his question, right? Thank you. Your name, please.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, my name is Nelson, and then I want to be so direct with my questions, for the sake of time, and I will direct my questions directly to High Chief. I really want to start on the soft pedal by actually appreciating him. If we have people like him in almost all the 774 local government, I think the local government elections will not be fraudulent, as he has said. People who can speak up their minds and actually air things like this without fear or any repercussion. But three things now. You spoke about one, equity and participation by youth. How, going forward from this summit, how are you going to actually, with the capacity you have, address the issue of recycling of politicians across all political parties? Someone is not working well in APC, runs to PDP, runs to NCC, the same person is being recycled across all 20 parties, and you think we can bring 20 people that are very, very good. So how do we tackle that to actually manage equity? Then two, directly for the local government elections, because everybody here can be politicians from their bedroom, criticizing from top to bottom behind social media, but they can't face the stress of it. So when it comes to local government elections, which is the closest level of political hierarchy we can have, how do we tackle the electoral fraud at that level so that participation first starts from there? Because you did mention about crowdfunding in the US. It's easier for me to fund somebody in my village than fund somebody in the state level. So how do we actually kill off that high level of fraud system within the local government sphere? Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'd like our questions to be very brief as Aki and Popo, please, because of our time. Thank you.
Yeah, my question goes to, anyway, I want to appreciate all the panelists. You've all done well, spoken well. My names are Dr. Adejo Suleiman, National President, Messengers of Peace, Convener, National Peace Award. There's massive leadership failure in some of the youth in leadership positions today. What are some of the measures that you think should be put in place since we are approaching the 2023 general election, so that the next youth that will come into power will be able to deliver? Example of some leaders that have failed in government today, the executive governor of Kogi State and several of them. So what do you think are some of the approach? Because the clamoring for youth to come into power is on the high side. My question is directed to the man with the red cap. Chief.
Please, he said you should come again with a question.
He said you should project.
I should do it.
Come again. We tried.
There is massive leadership failure in some of the youths that have been elected into leadership position today. And one of the slogans in our organization is that we should root out any leader that has refused to take his roots to his roots. Should be rooted out from his roots. So what are some of the measures that you think we should put in place in electing some youth that will come into play in 2023?
I think this is the last question, right? Jesus. Please, can I beg us? Because of time, can we merge our questions together? Okay, we'll take this one and run up. And please make it as brief as I beg you.
Please, you can put your questions in writing and
good day, everyone. Well, it's just a simple question I want to ask, and I believe it will help in our conversation here. The truth about it is that those who have been doing the wrong things in Nigeria, there are very few, if you agree with me. But the thing is very clear that they are so united among themselves to do the wrong things and create the problem our nation is facing. How come we that want something good for our nation are not united? What is the problem? If we have the power to make these changes, why are we not changing it? It is about the Nigerian problem. That lines along ethnic lines, along religion lines. What is the problem? Why can't we really come together to fix one problem, the Nigerian problem? Since that is why we are all gathering here, because after this section now, there will be another section. We will talk and we will go home. What is the problem with us? Is it that we who want Nigeria to work cannot be united to do what is right? Thank you. Years of age, we think that the one that is 50 should leave his place for you. No. If you notice that in Nigeria, let me just give you like a clear-cut example. You talk with your friend and let's say you want to start a business, and then because you're going to be the CEO of the business and then you're going to be doing this, tomorrow your friend decides to start a similar business. That's what happens in politics. When you are supposed to come together and then support one person, you find that today the first person brings out his poster, the next person, the next time the other person is thinking, if he can do it, means that I can do it now. So we are really carried away with positional leadership. I think we should look beyond that, competence and all. Now to the first question, fundamentally, I think that answers every other question. Any right-thinking president, any right-thinking of elite any right-thinking leader of Nigeria, the first problem, the major problem Nigeria has is identity crisis. See, it's all these things we said, that tomorrow we say we want the youth, we don't want the old people. Identity crisis. We say this one is north, this one is south. We have exalted regionalism, we have exalted sectionalism, we have exalted groupings above one cardinal thing, and it is not today Nigerians realize this problem. See, we have tried good people, great nation, it failed. We have tried the giant of Africa, it failed. We have tried change begins with me, it failed. But all of them knew something. All of them knew something. If people in the East decide that they want a federation from themselves, it's because they don't feel among. They don't feel like they belong to somewhere. If somebody in North feels like he cannot vote somebody from the South because he believes that the guy from the South will not take him along. When you look at the guys about America, the Vanderbilts, the Ford, the Rockefellers, these guys didn't have to be in power. It was a mindset, it was an attitude. Anybody that takes the podium, be you and a councillor, a chairman, the president of Nigeria, one thing you need to do is this: what is that one button that I can hit that if I say Nigeria, you interpret it as economic stability, you interpret it as security, you interpret it as access? That is the same things that Americans are selling. When we want to take vacations, we go basically to places that have sold ideas to us. We want to go to France, they've sold the idea of love for us. When you want to go to the Bahamas, because they have exported culture in a way that seems so fine, and you say Nigeria has over thousands of cultures that you can export. The point is, there's one button that you can hit. They are missing. What they have been missing is that we have just been doing sloganeering. We have just been doing.
Thank you, Mr. Mike. Thank you. We have to end this segment, please. Please. Thank you very much. Thank you. Apologize for not taking answers from everybody. Please, can we have the organizer please come and take a photograph with them before we leave, please? We deeply apologize. We know the discourse is a very deep and a very broad one. The entire day can be spent and we will still do justice to social justice. So, please.
Okay.
Yes. I think
this place is fine.
While the photograph section is going on, I'd like to celebrate some of our friends who are here to
thank you so much
to this event. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in no particular order, I'd like to say thank you to Irene Owuka. Thank you so much for coming. I'd like to say thank you to my friend Alex Report, Alex Wankwo. Thank you for coming. Thank you to Ambassador Chris Ode. Thank you to Barry Avoto Johnson 1. Your Excellency, the list is long, but at this point in time, I would like to ask us to settle down, please. Can we settle down?
You have crammed everything I say.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Your Excellency, we have our mother in the house. We have a quintessential woman. We have a woman when you invite her for an event, she doesn't send representative. She comes live. And when she arrives at an event, her glamour, her status, her person takes over. Your Excellency, without no too much accolade, I'd like to celebrate One house, please. Can the panelists sit down, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have your attention, please?
Hello. The panelists are still with us. We can have their numbers. We can ask them our personal questions, and they will do justice to that. Your Excellency, apart from the pressmen, can we all sit down? We have enough seats. The moderator, please, can you sit down?
One house, please.
Can we take our seats? Apart from the photographers and the pressmen. Thank you. If I see anybody standing now, we can tag you. Somebody that is here to take someone's phone. But I will not call you a thief, but on a lighter note. Your Excellencies, like I said before, I was paused. This woman is one in a million, and of course, no accolade will be enough to celebrate this Amazon. Ladies and gentlemen, she has been giving me sign to just stop the accolade. Mommy, you have enough. The last dollars you gave to me, I just finished it yesterday, Mommy. Yeah.
So you sideline me?
Mommy, now for 3 more. When I heard you are coming for this event, I said I would tell you my dream. You wanted to give, you said you should give me $500, but your PA said it's only 300 that was remaining. You now added naira. In that dream, I saw small naira.
And it will come to pass.
And it will come to pass. Mommy is good at that. Mommy, you make sure they give me. The last one you told them to give to me, they did not give to me. Okay, Mommy said she has
the money already.
Okay, thank you so much. Very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and honor to recognize the beautiful, amiable wife of our Minister of Transportation and the founder of the Empowerment Support Initiative. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome us with a brief speech, Her Excellency, the town planner, Dame Juliette Amechi.
Mesdames et messieurs, maintenant j'aimerais inviter une madame avec beaucoup de prouesses, très amusante, très intelligente, très bonne. Mesdames et messieurs, applaudissez s'il vous plaît. A round of applause for her, please. Thank you very much.
ladies everyone that is here is important. I recognize you all in Jesus' name. I may not be able to call everyone individually, forgive me, but your presence makes the difference in this whole today. And thank you for being a member of this community. Now, before I read this speech before me, I would like to make an appeal to the panel of the beautiful panel members that were here on Friday. That topic, the topic was getting very interesting. And I was beginning to enjoy it. And there was a question that was asked by this wonderful man today, Madam Tim. I wanted every one of you to answer that question. So if you don't mind, forgive me, after this my small speech, I'd like to, I want to ask questions too. I'd like to hear the answers. Because this is a very beautiful arena, a beautiful topic, and a wonderful gathering to showcase that Nigerians, we're very intelligent, we're very brilliant, and we have a lot to offer. And so that might help people like us, the wives, to understand how our husbands also function in society. Having said that, I need me to apologize for not being here from the beginning. I had all that engagement, and I said to you again. I want to also thank Bekele Israel, all the brains behind the box that brought me to this gathering. My first approach was, I didn't want to come to this. But having been here, thank God I was here. I really appreciate you all. I appreciate the conveners and those who invited me. May God bless you for that. I am indeed honored by the invitation extended to me by the organizer of this auspicious event to join other distinguished Nigerians to commemorate the 2022 World Day of Social Justice, holding this day in Abuja. Before the first proclamation by the General Assembly was done in the year 2007, precisely February 20th. And every 20th February of every year, this particular social justice is observed. Memorial to raise advocacy and awareness on the issues militating against social justice. The theme for this year's celebration is achieving social justice through formal empowerment. The focus is on the formalization of all forms of employment as a prerequisite for reducing poverty, inequality, unemployment, human rights abuses, and to enhance social protection. Remarkably, the team adopted this year's celebration in Nigeria, which is the intentional approach to nation building and sustainable peace, is very aptly captured as social justice drives social progress. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to attempt the conceptual definition of the subject matter. The United Nations in 2017 defined social justice as an underlying principle of peaceful coexistence within and among nations. The Wikipedia sees social justice in terms of distribution of wealth, opportunities, and privileges within a society. According to Wikipedia, social justice is referred to as the process of ensuring that individuals fulfill their societal roles and receive what is due them in return. The World Bank describes social justice as a social inclusion of improving the ability, opportunity, and dignity of those disadvantaged on the basis of their identity. In summary, this institutional definition validates social justice as a principle that promotes interrelated growing geometrically. Statistics puts it at 3.30%. This has become habitual to families as moral value and gratitude is eroded and thrown into the bin. Parents have abandoned raising up good children in search of means of survival. The news media daily is streamed with stories of adolescent and teenage maiming and killing parents and friends for money with drugs. The quest for get-rich-quick syndrome and material benefits is on the rise, destroying our children and eroding our culture of excellence and dignity. The outbreak of COVID-19 has even made matters worse, as business model and innovation occasioned by digital disruption has become both a curse and a blessing. Distinguished guests, permit me to rephrase the theme as achieving social justice through formal employment for intentional peace and nation building. The theme is apt because it reminds us as stakeholders to explore available opportunity to provide solutions to problems of unemployment through innovation and technology for nation building. We need to develop new skill sets and mindsets to fit into modern workplace. Unemployment breeds insecurity. Let me digress a little. In my experience, during the week of militancy in the Niger Delta region, by the grace of God, I founded an NGO, the Empowerment Support Initiative, ESI, with the support of other partners to tackle the challenge of insecurity. I must tell you in this call, I want you to please listen to me carefully, because every individual has a role to play, and you can make a difference starting with yourself. We introduced and provided intervention in critical areas, including establishing early childhood education to catch the children young and instill in them good morals, instill discipline, excellence, and love, as well as spirit of healthy rivalry and sportsmanship. And let me digress a little bit here. Why? The sons and daughters of the elite and the rich have an opportunity to go to school, and they start their schooling from nursery age. Why? They are given the opportunity. What about the child of the person who is in the village who has no opportunity? Education from that level should be made to be seen as equal. And then you can not only take care of the integrity of the child, but you build the confidence of that child. And that child will feel that they belong, that they are loved. Charity, they say, begins at home. And what you don't have, you cannot offer. So when you offer a little child the basic qualifications by giving him or her education, you have set the base for the child. And envy, strife, jealousy will no longer be there, because what my child is enjoying abroad or in township, the village child is also enjoying it. I know that definitely you cannot take away complete hatred, bitterness, and wickedness, but you can suppress it to the point of 80 to 90%. So, for me, and there are so many other reasons, that was the beginning of the fleets of 7 cars and buses for interstate transportation. This scheme was adjudged first in Nigeria to be initiated by either any government or NGO. 200 youths were trained on automobile, welding, fabrication, diagnostic, panel fitting, and electrical installation. These beneficiaries, I quote, are currently providing employment solutions to others and contributing to nation building and peaceful coexistence. With this set of people with identifiable occupations lodged in crime, would they, and I would direct these people, provisions have to be made by you or me or government for the little aged ones that I first talked about. But also remember, there's some who don't have those educational qualifications to meet, and those ones are falling into these categories I just went out. Formal education can be rooted through provision of technical and vocational skill sets. The era of over-reliance on certification is eroding away, and a new dawn for digital economy. Innovation, technology, and value-driven employment opportunities. The government cannot do it alone. The government cannot, hello? The government cannot do it alone. Agreed? Agreed? Those who say yes. Delays. The yes target. Identical for your government, corporate bodies, development partners to support the effort of non-governmental organizations to actualize an intentional and sustainable development for our nation. It is time to rise up and stop all being new. This country is blessed with rich human natural resources. We must rise up and be counted as thought leaders and solution providers. It is not just enough to celebrate this day without being intentional about our targets. We must be committed by setting a target today and pursue it vigorously.
I'm the project director to the National Youth Summit. That's the largest youth gathering in Nigeria. And I'm somebody that believes in the cause of justice. I believe in the cause of justice. I believe in the cause of social justice, equity, and fairness. And when I was invited for this program, I had to leave all the way from Lagos to come to this place. I'm even surprised that this kind of program is happening and we have just very few people here, especially the young people. Somebody made mention of something like that. Now, I know you guys are recording this. It's high time that the young people understand that nobody is going to give you power by just mere talk. You are the one that will prove yourself worthy of the power that will be given to you. Enough of all these things that were like, it's our time, it's our time. It's your time. Now, can I tell you something? The people that are ruling right now, during their time, they fought for it. Oh, they did. They showed themselves worthy. Don't sit down and expect that somebody will give you power. Another thing again I want to talk about, that is very, very important, is that we are talking about social justice, social justice, social justice. Now, election is around the corner. Very important that we take cognizance of this. What is good for the geese is good for the gander. I want to say it. For a very long time, we have a lot of people from the north rule Nigeria. Now it's time for the people in the south to rule. How many people agree with that? That is what we call social justice. Anybody that is from the north that have ruled before and is thinking of coming back and you think you're a social justice person, no, I beg to differ. That person is not just. If you are just, you allow what is good for you to get to other people. I mean, it hurts me so much when I see some elder statesmen in Nigeria open their mouth and talk about somebody from the north ruling again. It doesn't make no sense to me. It's time for us in the south to rule, and that's the only way we can say that we have social justice. If you believe in me, lift up your hand and say, yeah. That is it. That's exactly what it is. Because we are talking about social justice, and everybody tends to be avoiding that particular area. Don't avoid it. Don't avoid it at all. We need to. I am somebody that believes in Nigeria, one nation. I believe in one country, one nation. I believe in equity, justice. Of course, I've campaigned for praise from the north. I have. I've been involved in politics. I have. But see, for crying out loud, enough of all it. If our fathers know what is good, they should open their mouth and speak for people in the south. It's time for people in the south to collect. After we are done for that 8 years, then we can come back, sit on the table, and now say everybody that is qualified to rule should take over power. Very important. But for now, the south, and that's what I believe in. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, I am.
Pastor is one passionate young man that believes in positive vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, he's just trying to tell us that the people from the south is our time.
That is it.
But now we want to make money. In my hand,
of course, very important. All right, now listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move straight into the unveiling and all, and it's very, very important that every one of us should understand that we need to encourage the cause. Nsikan is somebody that I've known over the years that have actually stood for justice. The program that you organize are programs that are unique in nature. Can I have one of the copy of those magazines? Let me have it. Okay, we are going to cut a cake for social justice. Of course, what I can see there is called a social justice cake. So right now, I'm going to be calling up some people to come. Okay, I'm going to call up the person that sponsored the cake. Almost everything here is sponsored, and the person that sponsored this cake is called Liki Ejizia. Is she or yeah, that should be she. Is it she or he? Oh wow, can we put your hands together for her? God bless you, ma'am. God bless you. That's a social justice cake. Okay, very important. Okay, ma'am. So you are the one that put this cake together. So you stand here. Yeah. And we're going to be calling out some other people to come on stage. Let's put our hands together for Her Excellency Dame Judith Amici. Let's put our hands together for her. A woman that I have a lot of respect for, very articulate. God bless you. That was a wonderful presentation. Okay, the next person I'm going to call off stage is High Chief Peter Ama. Ama, right? High Chief Peter Ama. I love the presentation. That was a good one. Very good one. Yeah, great guy. Okay, another person I'm going to be calling up on stage is oh wow, Chief Mrs. Kenny Okori. My person, is she around? I saw her some minutes ago. Okay, she's not around. Okay, another person I'm coming up stage is Mr. Suleiman Adejo. Suleiman Adejo.
Messenger for peace.
Messenger for peace, right? Yeah.
There is a doctor.
Oh, doctor. Okay, please come up stage.
Suleiman Adejo.
Okay, another person I'm going to bring up stage is somebody that that I've known for some years. I mean, the projects and the program it does are things that transform society. Let's put our hands together for Ambassador Chris Obe. Dr. Chris Obe, yeah? Come up stage. Let me have you here. Okay, another person I'm going to be calling up right now is Ahmed Mohammed. Ahmed is the director NTN, yeah? Is he in the house? Can we put your hands together for him? Is he in the house? Okay, please, can we have you? Can we have you here? Oh, you prefer to be there. All right, it's fine. Okay. Another person I'm going to call off stage to join me is Comrade Dominic. Comrade Dominic. Is he in the house? Comrade Dominic. Okay. Another person I'll be calling up is Abubakar Mohammed Gombe. Yeah? Are you here? Okay, let's put the hands together for him as he comes up. Okay, another person I'm going to be inviting is Ambassador Austin Peacemaker. Okay, another person I'm going to be calling up stage is the Nigerian Ambassador to Jamaica in the house. Okay, she's busy. Okay.
She said since mommy is there, she's there.
Okay, fine. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to be inviting somebody else to come and join us upstage. That's a man that without him things don't move in Abuja. He's a mover and a shaker, and he's a man that's made a lot of impact when he has to do with the media space and social justice. Put your hands together for Alex Report in the building. Alex, please come upstage. And I also want to call up stage my good friend, a former queen in Nigeria, and she's somebody that believes in social justice also. No other person than Maureen in the house. Can we put your hands together for her? Iruka, come up stage. Okay. Irene Oka, yeah. Can we have her on stage? Yeah. Okay.
Ambassador was saying since you're here, she's here.
See, I'm the one holding the microphone. Please, Your Excellency, can you come? Ambassador, please come. Please. Oh, you tell me later. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Okay, all right.
What I think is the microphone.
Okay, can we have
okay.
Can we have Reverend Father Victor? Can you come up stage? Reverend Father Victor Baron, please. Barrister Nyoro. That must be South, right? Who's the Reverend Father? Oh, good to see you, sir. God bless you. And a lawyer. Wow, that's great, sir. What of you know what? We have to come up stage. Okay, right now we are going to have Reverend Father bless the cake, and after blessing the cake, we'll now do an unveil of the magazine. Yeah, so okay, all right, Reverend Father, please, sir, can you bless the cake, sir?
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, bless and sanctify this cake which we're about to take. And may taking this cake, may we promote social justice in our country and in our communities where we live through Christ our Lord, and Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Okay, to unveil this cake, and as okay, to cut the cake, please, the second, you have to be here. Please come down. You have to be here. You need to have here. Yeah, you go down. Just be around here. Yeah, you have to be here. You are the convener, right? Okay. To to cut this cake right now, we are going to have the person that baked the cake put our hands on it. Her Excellency, you put your hand, the organizer put your hand, every other person by faith, you put your hands on the shoulder of the next person by you. All right, so let's do justice to that right now. Okay, I'm going to say justice and we'll cut the cake. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Justice! Oh, wow. Okay, now this is the real part, the real deal. And at this junction, I'm the one with the microphone, and everybody here, by the help of God, we are going to assist. You see, Nsikan is a young man that I've known for over the years that has been so passionate about doing things to affect Nigeria. One person, young people, I know that you not see Nsikan. He's ready now. This young man has been doing it for so many years. It costed a lot of money to organize this program. Yeah, the guy bled. I talked to him on phone. I feel his pain. Forget all the suit and all the jacket. This guy has bled. If I had anybody that is here that loves Nigeria, you don't give to this cause, it means that something is wrong. So, but you see this guy, he has bled. Every one of us, we are going to give. And when we are giving, it's not political giving. I want the kind of giving that even God will hear and understand and know that this man has tried. So, according to the measure of how God has blessed you, you are a multi-millionaire, you are a billionaire, please give, because I know that anything you give is going to use it. There is a project, when Her Excellency says something on stage, there's a project that I am aware of. It's called the I Feed One Initiative. Feed One Initiative. Yeah, when it goes to different communities to give people food. How many of you have been there before? If you have been there before, can I see your hands up in here? Somebody is looking at another person. You know, in my language, they say the person that's saying the truth, you say ask somebody that is alive, and the one that is lying, you say ask somebody that has died. These are evidence. It's only in Nigeria is well. Let me not get into that. All right. So at this junction, I want to start with Her Excellency. She's going to pick up, or she will unveil, pick up this book and tell us how much she's going to give to support the initiative, and every other person will, including me. All of us, we are going to give. And some of us that are here, that God is touching your heart, please feel free to give also, and God will bless you. Right now, this junction, I'm going to allow Mama to unveil this, and every one of us will. Nobody should be in a hurry to go back to your seat. Please, ushers, block the right and the left. Nobody should be anywhere. God bless you, man.
In the name of God the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. I open this book. I'm going to give my own quota. I'll write it down on paper. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mama's own, sure, of course, even before now, self. Let's not even go there. I want it, sure, no problem. So, I'm going to
just let the microphone travel.
Okay, let my phone travel. Okay, let's start from here.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to support my brother, and also interestingly I happen to be the patron of this organization. Wow. And we have supported, and I'm going to scale it up because I'm impressed with the event today. I'm going to scale it up to 100,000.
Beautiful. Please, who's taking me, please? Where is the secretary? Please, quickly, no? All right.
I am very, very impressed with the performance of Comrade Paul Nsikan. It's actually making us from the civil society community very proud. It's setting the stage, it's lengthening the stake, and for that reason, Sika, please come to the office. I will support this launch of this magazine with 100,000. Thank you.
A round of applause.
Well, I've been there already. We've supported and we'll keep supporting. Sika and I will do it. Being a politician, we don't mention the amount to give in public, but Sika, you know what I've sent already, I will send more. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Please, those of you that have whatever, please come over to this way. We're going to have a snapshot together, please. Don't leave here.
On behalf of myself and the organization, the first meeting was at Art and Culture. I advised him what to do. Second meeting in my office, and he knelt down and said, Chairman, it's 3 days to the event. And I told him Jesus did not die until the 11th hour. So don't worry, the way it will happen, you won't even know. And today we are here standing and it's happening. So that means God is part of this project. The same God that coordinates National Peace Award, I'm sure is present here. And I'm telling you, because you key in to people of this kind of magnitude, the sky will be your limit. And on behalf of the Messengers of Peace, Prince of Peace, MOP Kids, MOP TV, MOP Magazine, we're going to be doing 100,000. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm one of the conveners.
No, Reverend Father, please.
He's the Reverend Father.
It is well with you, sir. So I'm by yourself, sir. Don't worry. Sir.
I am one of the conveners.
Yes,
so obviously whatever goes on here is as intended.
Yes, sir. They don't understand, sir. It's well, sir.
Good afternoon, all. I'm really pleased to be part of this, and I really appreciate and have to applaud the organizers of this summit. And being a politician, you know what it is. So I have to unveil this behind the camera. So I will see them later. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There's nothing I like seeing young people, you know, trying to do something and trying to change narratives.
Yeah.
Like I said, I joined political party in my early 20s, and I'm encouraged by what he has done. Also, sincerely, I'm even contesting the election. If I donate kind of money here now, maybe my house, they'll say I'm giving money I did not give to my ward leader. So I assure you, it's a promise. And since we are following the lead of the chief launcher, I won't want to go outside the rules. She said she will do it from behind. I assure you, I will also do it from behind, and I will keep up to my promise.
Please, we don't want any other politician, please. Thank you. No more politician, please. Thank you. No, not you. I mean, apart from these three politicians. The rest of you, nobody is a politician. So talk.
Good for saying that. First of all, let me express my gratitude, you know, for me to be invited for this occasion. I'm sure a secret is not yet sure when I'll be here, because I came in from Lagos yesterday. And one of the events is to attend this activity. So that's to show my commitment, simply because I wanted to align with them. I want fully well the antecedents of that program. The national troop is always there for youth of Nigeria, so we can be able to ensure that we have one united country. In that spirit, I'm going to get 5 copies for the offices. I will not mention the amount because I need to go back to the office and understand exactly what is there in the corpus. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. 5 copies, huh? Okay, sir.
Bravo to the organizer. Please, I'm still in service. I need somebody, attach somebody to. You attach somebody with me. I will.
Okay, great. Now, attach somebody here.
Very congratulations to my friend Paul for this wonderful initiative. Well, he said he shouldn't mention as a politician, but I come in pure personality, as a politician, as a media practitioner. On behalf of myself and as a politician, I'm the youngest governorship candidate in Anambra State in history, declared by INEC. So, but I'll leave that support with regards to my political engagements. But from my media capacity, on behalf of Abuja Press, Electro Press, and State Press, we support this magazine with a sum of 150,000 coupled with our media.
Wow, that's a politician talking. God bless you, politician. I like that. Okay, so over to you.
Wait,
congratulations on your book launch. I'm also a writer, so I know what it is standing here and launch a book and having to do with leadership and on social justice. I'm not going to say much. All I would just say is I would buy some copies and also distribute to my friends and people in my community. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Anybody that wants to give, we can just talk to the usher. You can come around and do something very
Before then, I would like to introduce the magazine to the honorable dignitaries here. Your Excellencies, I'm very privileged to have you here. Social Justice magazine is the maiden edition, and of course what we intend to do is to report what is happening at the grassroots. It's going to be more or less a community magazine. It's going to be a magazine where we celebrate caregivers. It's going to be like already this edition is tagged the intentional. We are trying to x-ray the intentional icons of social justice. Trust me, Nigerians are doing very well at the grassroots, but there is no CNN like mommy said to capture it. It's the goodwill that is speaking for them, and it's God that is rewarding them in secret. Of course, like in line with Feed One Initiative, is in line with Mother Teresa's quote also, which states, if you cannot feed 100 people, you feed just one person. We use it to reach out to the youth to counter the popular, or to alter the popular narrative, Stingy Men Association. No, giving is not having. You can actually share the little you have. So we have a lot of good article. I don't know why they did not invite Dr. Henry Debem into this place. Dr. Henry Debem, please come. Please step forward. Dr. Henry, please. His article is here also. We have so many researchers. It's not just a street magazine. It's not just a regular magazine. We are going to produce journals to it also. So please, whenever we produce the magazines, know very well that the sales of the magazine is going to be used to reach out to the less privileged. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, right. So can we have hold one of the magazine and we have a snapshot with that, right? Everybody standing here. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
Your account number should go around now. Some persons need or transfer money.
Okay, please. The camera please said that they are not getting us well. We should go upstage. So let's go upstage, please. Everybody, let's come upstage. Yes, everybody, let's come upstage. They want to capture it properly. Yeah? Everybody upstage. Upstage.
Please assist our money. Assist our money.
Please, everybody upstage, please. Yeah? Okay. Sorry.
We need you, ma.
I just told them, is it no? This is a story. Okay, I'll break it down.
Okay, all right. So we just have a quick snapshot. All right, camera, quickly. All right, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. In case you need the account number, we're going to be calling out the account number right now. So we'll call out the account number and you can actually give directly to the foundation, to the Drum Major Foundation. We'll call out the account numbers. I know. Yeah. Okay, I just learned that the ambassador of Jamaica just gave. God bless you, ma'am. God bless you, ma'am. Real good. Thank you very much. That's what it is.
Thank you very much.
All right, everybody. Thank you. God bless you.
Then after that, we'll proceed to the awards.
This one?
Yes.
This one, right?
Yes.
Okay, in case you want the account number, it's a GTB account number. It's
060, yes.
Okay, it's 06019502280. 06019502280. It's a guarantee trust bank, Drum Major for Peace. So you can actually transfer directly to the foundation. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador.
Yeah, DJ. The speaker, I need your attention, please. They don't even know it. Who will be the first person? Who will be the first person? Bring their word now. Let's all right, gentlemen, please, DJ, come down.
Her Excellency, Ambassador to Jamaica, please, we need your stage. You're presenting award to Her Excellency Devin Juliet Amechi. Can we have the award as her ambassador comes on stage?
We presented this award to Her Excellency Dame Judith Amaji.
Please, would like to say congratulations to all the awardees here. Thank you for distinguishing yourself in making sure Nigeria is what it is and making us proud. All right, present to the ambassador.
On behalf of the organizers, I'd like to present the Peace and Humanitarian Service Award to an outstanding woman, Her Excellency Dame Judith Amechi. Congratulations.
Were presented to only 3 persons. Please do us thank you. Congratulations. Can we celebrate our mommy?
Félicitations, madame. Merci beaucoup.
All the awards come with this certificate.
Oh my God, I wasn't expecting any award. I only came here to just participate and to say a word. But I want to first of all say to God be the glory. Thanks for this honor. Thank you for this opportunity to do more. I dedicate this award not only to Jehovah God, but I dedicate it to all those who are suffering injustice, and I pray that the God of justice will relieve them from the injustice all over the world and in Nigeria in particular, in Jesus' name. I also want to say to anyone who believes in justice to please go back to the house, go back to your community, go back to your village, go back to wherever you find yourself relevant. Dialogue with the people, mentor your people, teach them good values, and tell them that peace makes the best for any nation, for any community, and for any family. May God bless Nigeria, and may God bless Right Honorable Chubike Rotimi Amechi, my darling husband, who I know is the one that has given me this support, this love. Without him, I won't be here. So to all the husbands, thank you. To all the spouses, thank you. God bless you.
Merci beaucoup, madame. Nous vous apprécions. Thank you very much, ma'am. We really appreciate you.
All right, we're going straight to the next awardee. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, he is a PR expert, a media consultant, and a youth ambassador, and the youngest politician, ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Moore.
Alex reports. A round of applause for him, please. Congratulations to you.
All the media persons of Alex report stand by. Shasha.
On behalf of the organizers of this program, I'd like to present the PR Expert Media Consultant Youth Prize for peace and social cohesion, to no other person than, should I call you Chief? No? Chief? Ambassador? Which of the ambassadors? I am ambassador, so you can't be ambassador. Well, ambassador of peace, you know, not ambassador of Jamaica. Alex Wankwo, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mark. Congratulations. Alex, report. Felicitación.
I want to say very special thank you to the organizer for this exceptional honor. I'm really humbled, and I think there's a motivation to do more. This award will go a long way to push us, and that motivates us to move from this stage of development and commitment to progression in the direction of increasing perfection. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much, Alexander Wankwo, aka Alex Reports.
Thank you very much.
Ultimately, the last you'll be presenting to Dr. Suleiman Adejo, the National President, Messenger for Peace. Can we welcome our new Dr.
Suleiman Adejo.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, sir.
Immediate piano to Dr. Suleiman, stand by. We will run down the awards. When we see them, we present to everyone.
On behalf of the organizers of this program, I'd like to present to you the National President Messengers of Peace Personality of the Year Award to no other person than Dr. Suleiman Adejo. Congratulations.
Congratulations, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I want to appreciate the organizers for this award. This is one of the very many we have collected in recent times. Because of what we've been doing, I want to thank God for the privilege for this. This is to prompt us to do more. As organizers of the prestigious National Peace Award, African Peace Award, by July we'll be going to London for the first ever Global Messengers of Peace Award and the first ever Queen of Peace Africa in partnership with the royal family. This is to God as always. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Dr. Adejo Suleiman. God bless you. So presenting the next set of award, we would still like to thank our mother, the wife of the Minister of Transport. Mommy, we want her to come towards the podium. Mommy, you will be presenting just 2 awards to these special persons that has touched lives and of course made Honorable Sika what he is today. Mommy, please give me attention just to present 2 awards.
Thank you very much, Mommy.
The Sika begs that we do us the honor. In case you're not smiling and you're sitting here, your life being streamed by Aspiring TV, so get ready. The next award goes to Honorable Ian Nikki. Please, can we have you step forward now? Can we give him a round of applause?
Oh, my glasses. Okay, let me get them.
Mommy, you come. I'm so sorry. Beg your pardon. Mommy, you come.
Iyom is the title.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
All right. Thank you for the corrections.
My MC there.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
On behalf of the Stakeholder Summit on Social Justice, I have the great honor I'm privileged to present this award to a beautiful woman, a woman of excellence, Honorable Iyom Nikki Ejezie. And this award reads Peace and Humanitarian Service Award. Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Goes with the certificate.
I'm also privileged to present a certificate, and I hope you keep it for life. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
The second person, this person is a special soul.
So take a picture.
Can we have Dr. Chris Ote, very industrious. He does 5 events a year.
Yes, ma'am, please have the mic.
Thank you. After the person has responsibility.
Good afternoon, all.
Welcome.
I'm really privileged again to be here. You know, I didn't actually know what to say, but then I'm not really honored to have this. So the honor should go to God Almighty, who is our creator, who has given us all the privilege, the life to be here, to be alive today, to do what we are all doing now, because I know we are all in the air, so the whole world is watching us now. So I give God the glory. And to my mom, my late mom, who inspired us from childhood to give. She will always tell us, give no matter how little it is. Give out to the poor. Give out to those you feel that you're more than. She taught so many. She provided for so many that for 8 months while she was in the hospital before her demise, 5 of her friends died because they had nowhere to go to feed. And from there I grew up with it, and that is what I'm still doing today. So I beg all of us, not just about politics, but about you, about me, let us come to the aids of people. When you see them on the street, help them. When you see them in your house, help them. Can I just take few minutes of our time, please? I want to tell us a story about what happened during, because I've been telling people about that. What happened during the first 3 months of the lockdown of COVID. That first 3 months, the first 3 weeks, I had some little cash in my account. So I was a kind of, please, so sorry, I beg your pardon for your time. I had about just some few cash in their account, and one of the nights the voice just came and said, a whole lot of people are out there hungry. In as much as I've been doing a whole lot of, I do humanitarian job, I give out, you know, but that particular time, because of the lockdown, I told myself, oh, please, I have to keep this money, please. But then the voice came and said, no, a whole lot of people are out there hungry, and you said you're keeping out this. Give it out. I thought it was just a joke. I slept over. When I woke up, it was about past 3 a.m. I just looked at my daughter. I said, oh, who again is with me here? Nobody. I slept off again. I ignored it. 2 nights again after that day, that dream still repeated itself. But this time with a frightening, scaring note. Hey, this woman, I told you, give out what you have. Why are you storing this world? If anything happens to you tomorrow, who will eat that money? There are a whole lot of people out there. Give them something to eat from what you have. It was just like a trance. I woke up. I looked at myself. I said, no, this is no longer a joke. I have to do the instruction, because I believe that this instruction is coming from above. And I did exactly that. So what I did was that before then, I do have accounts of those that I send monthly stipends to. I'm mostly affected with the aged women. Those are the people that I don't have much, but then they are on my monthly payrolls that I give out to. Because there are some aged people that have their children, but they were being abandoned. So when they come across me, I give out something to them. So I even encourage them, those that don't have account details, go and open an account, because I won't give out to your children. I will indirectly direct the money to your account. And they did that. So I have their accounts in my beneficiaries account. So likewise, I go to the hospital still to help out. So on that fateful day, what I did was I started transferring money. Those for 5,000, those for 10,000. I did that. And you know, surprisingly, what happened? What that voice meant was that I saved 3 lives. One, a Muslim guy who was my former driver, but he doesn't have anything to do again. He lost his job. And 2 other that I don't know what denominations they are. But then, the good thing is that I saved lives. Those that were supposed to. The Muslim guy said, I almost committed suicide because I didn't have anything to eat. So please, I encourage us, please, when you see your neighbors, help out. I really thank Her Excellency here. She has been doing a whole lot. It's a privilege for me meeting you today, ma'am, and to every one of us here seated here. Please, let's pass the message of help. And I thank Nigeria. I thank my Reverend Father here, Father Yoro. He's been an inspiration to me as well. He's a workaholic Reverend priest that come to the aids of people. If you go to that Kuje presence, what he does, Jesus may. So Father, I thank you so very much for being an inspirator in my life.
Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, and thank you everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. Really appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, the next award coming up. The next award coming up right now is.
Thank you, Mommy. Thank you for the patience. Not going to call you a mother. The next young man is highly industrious. He has appreciated virtually all the women of substance in Abuja and Africa. Mommy, you are standing with one young man. We can't leave his accolades for a minute. Pastor Chris Oye, we want to say congratulations. Mommy, you can hear the sound. He's doing well for himself. And Abuja can say, that's why we are presenting this little to say, keep it up.
On behalf of the Stakeholders Summit on Social Justice, I'm privileged to congratulate a good guy. I just heard it from the stage, and a wonderful person from the applause I got from the audience. And I say to you today that God will continually make you good in the name of Jesus. Dr. Chris Oko-Ode, Peace Service Award. Congratulations.
Félicitations, monsieur. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. God bless you. We are grateful for all that Sika is doing. I urge everybody to support him as we have been supporting, and we'll keep going. Madam, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person. Come and I've seen you. God bless you. Thank you, everybody. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations once again.
In case you want to watch this program, we're streaming live from Arista.
Michael, who's that?
Arista TV. Aspen TV. Please, you can Google
Aspheric
TV online. Please go here and make yourself.
Enjoy the moment.
Who's next?
Yeah. On behalf of the Stakeholders Summit on Social Justice, I'm honored to make a presentation of Excellent Leadership Award to Mr. Michael Duke. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Okay, so let's.
Okay. Let's see your. Doesn't matter. Let's see your press.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
The last one. Thank you so much. You are truly welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome ACG Abubakar
Mohammed. A round of applause, please.
Thank you so much for all you do for the young people.
We celebrate you, sir. Thank you very much. Merci mille fois.
On behalf of the Stakeholders Summit on Social Justice, I'm very honored and privileged to give a befitting award to a wonderful man, to a good man I know for sure, an icon of peace and excellent leadership award, ACG Abubakar Mohammed Gombe. Congratulations, sir.
Félicitations, monsieur. Congratulations.
Thank you for recognizing me. On behalf of myself and my family, we congratulate the organizers of this summit. And I'm ready to participate henceforth. Thank you.
Comrade Christopher Auda, please step forward for your words. Please step forward.
This is the last. Please can you step forward quickly, please? Thank you.
You're welcome. On behalf of the Stakeholders Summit on Social Justice, I make this presentation to a very star prize, the Youth Prize for Excellent Leadership. And the award goes to no other person than the good youth, Comrade Christopher Udo. Congratulations. And this is a certificate of excellence. Congratulations.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say on the altar of social justice that I'm indeed glad and a privilege for our former First Lady to also present this great award for me. Thank you, and God continue to honor you. I wouldn't have much to say. I want to stand on the ground of this justice, that justice will be done to Nigerian youths. And we, the youth, must also take our stand collectively and promote the principles of justice so that tomorrow will be better to all of us. I dedicate this word to all the Nigerian youths. God bless you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you. God strengthen you. Yes. I'd like to say thank you to my beautiful lady here. She is the CEO of the beautiful woman of ACG Kobe.
Yes, please to come and help us present the next.
Sir, you're presenting the next set of award, please. Take your time, sir. Watch your step, sir. Thank you. The next set of award, Abubakar will be presenting it. We are presenting to the vibrant Mike Executive SAN. Ladies, can we give him a round of representative? Chief Mike Executive.
Then keep
Chief Mike, Voice of Social Justice. Yep. Mike, Chief Mike Olebre, Voice of Justice Award. The organizers consider you are due for it. Take it.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, the convener and the organizers of the event. We're grateful. Thank you.
Dr. Henry Debe to come and receive his award. Dr. please.
Dr. Henry Debe.
Dr. Henry Debe.
Debent.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's coming.
Congratulations to you, sir.
On behalf of Drama Justice of Peace, this is your own recognition as you are hardworking.
Thank you. Okay, thank you everyone. This is I'm well honored. I never saw it coming anyway. The first time that was mentioned to me, I was like, I'm not sure I've worked so hard to deserve this, honestly. But somehow it's a part for us to keep working. And I will tell you that what we stand for is that a new Nigeria is possible. A new Nigeria is possible. And all we've been doing, there is no me without these people you are seeing here. Honestly, it might be a bit rowdy, but I will tell you that these are the two people who are really sacrificing for the blood and for the soul of this country. You might see them on the way, on the streets, where you are going to work, but you might not recognize them. But to a very great extent, all we are standing for is that there is a vision that we believe in, that the new Nigeria is possible, and it is in the hands of the citizens. When the leadership has failed, the citizens can take up responsibility to build a country of their dreams, and that's what we are doing, and that's what we have started. So I thank you for this honor. We are well humbled, and I will promise you, you may not know so much now, but in a very near future, we'll see much we can do for the soul of the country. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful one.
Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And that's the last one. Thank you very much. Yes. Please, I want to invite Dr. Chris Mary. Please come and present the next set of awards, please. Dr. Chris Mary Udokang. May I also invite High Chief Peter to come and receive his award, sir. Is he going with his entourage?
Congratulations, sir. Felicitations.
This is a certificate of honor for an icon of peace and humanitarian service to High Chief Peter Ame. Congratulations, sir. And this is the award that goes with the certificate. Congratulations.
For me, I will want to thank my brother here, my other brother, for all his contribution and all he has tried to do to keep me going. I value those things you have been doing, bros. And for the young man who's organizing this program here today, I believe he will work stronger And I believe the more program is organizing, the more experience he will get on how to do it better. And I wish him success. And for this will spur me to do more, make me want to challenge myself to do better than what I've done for the society. And that I know this, I just love the design of the award. So if I was sitting in the crowd, those of you who did not get this award, don't worry, next year we will list you on the list. Because if I was in the crowd like you and I didn't get this, it's not the honor that was even worrying me. It was looking as if I won World Cup. So thank you very much. Thank you, audience. Thank you, organizers, and thank you, my family members and friends that are here. Thank you very much.
May I invite the representative of the President Global Peace Foundation to come and receive award for Reverend John Joseph Ahab. Sure. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
This award is given to the President Global Peace Foundation and to Reverend John Joseph Ahab. Congratulations, my darling.
All right. Thank you very much. May I invite Ambassador Austin Peacemaker to come and present the next set of awards and also receive his. Okay, representative of the Vice Chancellor of Taraba State University, please step forward. So sorry for keeping you, sir. Please step forward. Please just appreciate him. Representative of Her Royal Majesty Dr. Ambassador Halimat Adenike. Zero round. Okay.
Okay. On behalf of Stakeholder Summit on Social Justice, I want to present this award to Her Royal Majesty Dr. Ambassador Halimat Adenike, Humanitarian Service Award, being received by Dr. Chris.
All right. I want to invite Dr. Chris Mario Udokan to come and receive his award. Dr. Chris, please step forward. Ambassador Austin Peacemaker, please remain on stage while I invite High Chief Peter to come and present an award to Ambassador Austin Peacemaker, the youngest patron in Africa. All right, thank you.
You know, if you read any of the holy book, what the holy books promote is peace. That people should make peace. This one that you are giving yourself, this toga of peacemaker, Ambassador Peacemaker, Austin Peacemaker. I heard you when you spoke, and you are very passionate about, you know, just following that process of joy-joying and discussing peace. You are very determined in that direction. I wish you well, and your work and your dedication has finally paid off. You are being recognized today because of your immense contribution to the promotion of peace, and congratulations on this very lofty height.
Thanks.
Continue this award.
Thank you so much. My brothers will continue to go outside this. This is more appreciated when there is war, so I'm very well, thank you so much. I dedicate this award to all the young people promoting peace and security in our country and in our continent. God bless you. Thank you for this program. I'm very grateful, privileged. Thank you so much.
May I invite the Queen of Peace International, Ms. Kokoro, all right.
We will leave that pronunciation for the sake and for the unity of Nigeria. I have this one.
Okay, all right.
Okay. I wanted to avoid the pronunciation of this thing, but you have assisted us, and since I'm a bona fide black traditionalist, I will not avoid it. Miss Okokoro Ejiro Ogene, you have been involved in the promotion of peace. You are wearing a crown for promotion of peace. You are acting in direction of the promotion of peace. And any commitment, any time given to promotion of peace is a worthy time. And for us, no country can develop under the atmosphere of war. War brings destruction. War brings underdevelopment. War brings poverty, and war brings malnutrition to children. Those who suffer in the times of war are mostly children and women. And because of you have taken this as a mission, may the Lord guide you and give you the strength and all the financial resources that you will need in trying to make sure that people see reason that peace is better than war. I want to thank Ambassador Austin Peacemaker for converting me to this kind of preaching, and I congratulate you today. Congratulations. I was trying to take it. I think I have my own.
Thank you. All right, High Chief, you help us present an award to Dr. Tony Etimokoro. Receiving this award on behalf of Dr. Tony Etimokoro, may I invite Comrade Peter Sattler to please step forward. Etimokoro. Etim, yes.
Etim, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Well, when he was trying to approach me with this thing, I wanted to learn the name, study it before I mispronounce it. But this one is not difficult, since I travel to your area a lot.
Dr. Tommy Etim Okon. This award is being presented. Okay, you are representing. You are here. He's here in person. Because you will be quoted whatever you say here. Now you will be liable to whatever you say. I want to congratulate you for your contribution, for the promotion of young people participation in peace agenda and peace activity. May you continue to do the best you can for Nigeria, and may you continue to promote peace wherever you find yourself. Congratulations.